Hello everybody, Mr. Storm here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XI Online. In the last episode, we went and took care of Windurst Mission 3-2, where we were sent into the Horatoto Ruins, and we had to go through Tarai Canal to get there, because we had to get past, or behind the 3 Mage Gate, and that's really the only way to do it at this point without having multiple people available to you that are willing to help you with it. So, because I don't, that's the process we went through. And we wanted to check on a seal in there, found out it was fine, had a little conversation with the Jito Marujito, came back, turned that in, and we got the portal charm, which now means we don't ever have to worry about that particular gate anymore. So that's great. Then we went and picked up the next mission, which is Windurst Mission 3-3, where we have been dispatched to Juno by the Star Sibyl to provide assistance to Windurst's ambassador in Juno. And so we came to Juno, went to the embassy, and the ambassador was not there. It turns out that he is on an excursion to Delkfut's Tower on the island of Kufim. And so, we've been tasked to go to Delkfut's Tower and make sure that he's okay. So, that is what we're gonna do. Head out to Delkfut's Tower and see if we can find the ambassador. Now, before we do that, as I also mentioned last episode, we are now level 50 and we are stuck at level 50 until we do a quest, the Limit Break quest or Genkai quest, depending on what era you're from. And I didn't have the items with me at the time to do it, so I kind of held off screen. I went ahead and gathered the items that I need. So I now have the Ancient Papyrus, the X-Ray Mold, and the Bomb Coal. Again, the Ancient Papyrus comes from liches in the basement of Eldim Necropolis. The X-Ray Mold comes from X-Rays in the basement of the Crawler's Nest. And the Bomb Coal comes from, I think they're called Explosures in Garle Citadel, which you have to get past the Banishing Gate. We'll talk about that later when we are sent there on a mission. I'm sure that we will be. So, got them. I was expecting it to be a lot more arduous to actually farm those items up, which is why I didn't record it. But as it turns out, it wasn't all that hard. I think the Bomb Coal and X-Ray Mold dropped on my second kill, and the Papyrus took me like 4 liches to get it to drop. So I really probably should have just recorded it, but I didn't think it was going to be that fast, so I didn't. Oh well. But I have the items now, so we can go ahead and take care of this. I probably won't show all of these quests, because again, you have to do one every single 5 levels as you get your way towards 99. But we'll at least show the first one. Again, these really don't also have much to do with any kind of story or lore, really. It's just, we need you to go perform a task to get access to the next levels. Some of them are relatively trivial, piece of cake to do, take you all of 5 minutes. Some of them are rather long, involved processes. In particular, I think the Limit Break 3 quest is particularly tough, because you have to go kill 3 notorious monsters in one of the northern zones. And back in the day, it took like a full alliance of 18 people to do. These days, if you have a friend at level 99, they can just go stomp it for you. But you can't do it solo. at level, because again, you're capped at level 60, I think it is. And even with trusts, you can't beat the notorious monsters, so you have to get help. So I will have to probably enlist some aid in that effort. So, all right. So who we need to talk to is Matt here. Well, you've come quite far, but you've still got a long way to go. Do you know about the people here? Well, don't take this personally, but to them, you're just a tiny little bug, and I'm the one who trains them. Yeah, you can call me a teacher. I'm sure you're ambitious. You've ambitions of your own, right? If you want to break the barriers within you, you'll have to pass my test. What do you say? Sure thing. Very good. Gather these. A piece of ancient papyrus, a clump of X-ray mold, and a chunk of bomb coal. Well, get to it. See? He basically just says, go get me these things. Alright. I have those things, and I can give them to you. This is good. Very good. Today you've taken your first step into a broader world. What? You don't understand? Just get out there and fight. Then you'll see. Level limit is now 55. There it is. Alright, so we now need to head out to Delkfoot's Tower, which is in Kufim Island. Kufim Island is accessible out of Juneau all the way at the bottom. So, I'm going to go ahead and grab a home point. And we're going to head to Port Juneau, home point 2. And then we keep going down the stairs. Now, I don't think anything here is going to bother me. Because everything here should be, at most, low to mid-30s in levels. But I will call my wyvern. Nope, my wyvern's already here. And here we see these large bone-like structures again. Here's the map. We have this underground tunnel, underwater tunnel. That leads us out to the island. And a bit of a gurgle there. So, and as usual, when you have these large spinal structures, there's usually evil weapons in the area, so... And Delkfoot's Tower is there on the map, on the western end. And so that's where we are headed. And I probably should be mounting. Now that I just think of it. And Goofum Island is largely a frozen wasteland. But the tower is not that far away. This is another thing where I want to show the approach. Oh, and there is a home point here that we want to grab. Okay, there we are. And here is Delkfuth's Tower. Another one of these large bone-like structures, similar to the crags. And this is the outpost, such as it is. Grab the survival guide. Now, typically, once you enter Delkfuth's Tower for the first time, you'll get the opening cutscene for the Chains of Promathia expansion. But there was that update, and so I'm expecting that it's going to ask me if I want to start it or not. We'll see. Otherwise, we'll have the opening cutscene for the Chains of Promathia expansion. Start Chains of Promathia. Maybe later. Alright. Very good. So, when we want to start Chains of Promathia, we just come out here and we'll talk to the Tales Beginning. Looks like we have another survival guide right inside. Excellent. Alright, now, in order to get where the ambassador is, we have to climb basically all the way to the top of the tower, fight an notorious monster enemy, to get a key that gets us access to the area where the ambassador is. So, we climb. And I need to get my information on the pathway we have to take. Alright. And usually, it's the longest possible path. So, we need to get to that A marker at F6-7. There. So. Might need sneak invisible. Not yet. What I will do is get the full crew out, just in case I walk into something that is a little higher level than I'm expecting. Alright, so those stairs should be around the corner here. Alright, so on this map, second floor, we need to go to the stairs at I9/J9. I think is E right there. Because that exit to the south is blocked. Alright. And since much of this is largely just the same, it's just these large, open, grayish white areas, then we'll probably just go ahead and skip most of the run. So I'll be back once I'm over there. Okay, so we're here at the stairs. So we'll take the stairs up to the third floor. Alright, now on the third floor, we need to head to the teleporter at G6. Alright, teleporter at G6. I need to do a check here. Level 30, 2 weeks still. Alright, here's our teleporter. Just walk onto it. It should prompt you. Yes. Alright, so we're at the fourth floor. And we need to get to the stairs at I6. I6. That's the G there. And of course, the fastest way to get there is all blocked, so we'll have to take the long way around. We'll do a quick check of what we've got here. Sturge. 2 weeks. Mold bats. 2 week. I don't think that they've put any like super high level mobs in here. I certainly hope they haven't. I certainly hope they haven't. Oh. That's a smithy. They're getting higher level, but they're not at the point where they're going to give me trouble yet. So, let's keep on walking. Alright, so here's our stairs. the 5th floor. Alright, 5th floor. Need to get to H9, which is that I there. Again, we can't go straight south. We have to go all the way around. Always make sure to check what kind of enemy levels we're dealing with. Still low 30s. Not going to give me any trouble at this level. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to get to this level before doing this. So I didn't have to worry about consuming tons of sneak and invisible items to make this run. Alright. Giant lobbers. Alright, still too weak. Alright, we are now at the 6th floor. 6th floor, almost certainly that's going to be L. Let's see, J10 teleporter. Nope, nope. It's actually the close one this time. This is 6th floor, yes. 6th floor, J10. Alright, that's right around the corner. Panzerdoll. Okay. Not a problem. Alright. 7th floor. Basically just a giant open room. 7th floor, we want to head to the stairs at F6 and 7. So that's the other side of the room. Right. Still not an issue in terms of levels. There's the stairs. A big pillar right there. Oh, except that I don't have my trusts. When they go through the teleporters, they disappear, apparently. Or at least that particular teleporter. Anyway. As we move to a new map. Map number 5. 8th floor. Again, just to be safe. The last thing in the world I want to do is end up dying up here and having to do the whole run all over again. Okay, 8th floor. We need to head to the I6 stairs. That's again right across the room. Now, this gets a little odd because we have to go up to the 9th floor, proceed across the 9th floor, then come back down to the 8th floor, and then head back up to the 9th floor. Alright, so we're on the 9th floor, but the only thing we could do is go across and back down the stairs. Obviously, these big bats are not aggressive. Or they're too low level. Too low level. Alright. And we just need to head across here. Be careful because there are holes in the middle of the floor. That's a thunder elemental. Lovely. Yagged dolls. Alright, hold on. Okay. You do not want to fall down the hole. Because that'll send you back to the 7th floor. Alright, we are back on the 9th floor. I'm gonna head F6. The teleporter there. And that will take us to the 10th and final floor. Use a teleporter. And it looks like I lost my entourage again. And here's where I'm actually going to need them. All right. So, what we're looking for here is an enemy. A Gigas enemy. Emus. Oh boy. That is a notorious monster. I need to check as whether or not that is something that I need to worry about. Okay, so that guy's only level 36, so he's not a problem. He actually drops a weapon, so... You know what? Let's warm up. Hey, I got some experience points. He didn't drop anything, unfortunately. Oh, well, worth a shot. Alright, activate that door. Oh my. None of these guys are really concerned. But Valinaral's tendency to use large AoE abilities might make this annoying, so... Let's clear out... Let's clear out some of these enemies. There's a thunder elemental in here, but that will only attack us if, well, that hits, and it... Did it? It did not. What level is that thunder elemental? 35. Alright, I'm gonna run in and I'm gonna weapon skill it. The weapon skill I have available to me at this level is Pentathrust, which is an awesome weapon skill. Alright, there's a Delkfut key. And of course, Valinor used his AoE and aggroed our Thunder Elemental. Okay. Not a problem. So, after defeating Porphyrion, we're getting the Delkfut key. We then need to find a question mark. No, we don't need to do that. Alright, so this is the elevator. We need to trade the key. There it is. Alright, and then the physical key turns into a key item, so it doesn't take up our inventory anymore. And now, we need to take the stairs all the way down to the basement of Delkfut's tower. So, it's just an enormous spiral staircase. It goes all the way down. Alright. I'll see you at the bottom. Alright, and here is the bottom of the stairs. Okay. And then through that Sermet door. Alright, now there's these 3 extensions off the east end of this room, and there's one for each nation, and I just had to remember which of them is for Windurst. Well, we'll just go try them. Actually, it should be this north one. And I think we found our man. Kamji. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I'm so glad you're not one of the baddies. Thank you for saving me. I'm the Windurstian ambassador to Juno, Kamji. They sent you on a mission to the embassy? Oh, I'm sorry you had to come to such a dangerous place because of me. I should have been more careful. Someone bonked me on the head from behind, and I woke up in this scary place. If you hadn't come, it makes me shudder to think what would have happened to me. This place is dangerous. Aside from the monsters, I feel something nasty in the air. We should go back as soon as possible. Don't worry about me, as I can run super fast. I'll meet you back at the embassy. Alright, so, fastest way back. I have some stuff to deal with here. I can now dispose of this Delkfoot key. Let's use my good old warp ring. Now, what I probably should have done is set my home point in Relude Gardens before heading out, but I forgot to do that. So we'll just have to teleport myself to Juno. Home point number 1. Relude Gardens. Alright. Hawk? Welcome back. The ambassador's returned and he wants to see you. He's in his office. I think his office is this way? Oh, you're finally back. Now, thank you so much for braving the dangers and finding me. You have my thanks. Now then. I hereby assign you, Tuna, to the post of attaché to the embassy of Juno. May you prove yourself useful to our homeland and her friendship with Juno. Do not stray far, as I may have need of you later. When that time comes, I hope you'll be just as helpful as you were before. Alright. We are now attaché to the Windurstian embassy in Juno. And I need to decide what I want to do next. Do we just keep working on the missions or not? Just give me a sec. Okay, well, the next mission, mission 4-1, is a big mission. A really big mission. So we're not going to have time to start that today. And probably need to be around level 60 or higher to do that, which I'm going to need to work on. Prep for. But now that we're level 50 and we're going to be heading to level 60, I need to work on getting my Dragoon artifact gear. One of our first big sets that we need to acquire. And the first part of that is to get the Artifact 1, which is a weapon. I don't think it's better than the weapon I'm currently using. The Mithril Lance. But we need to get it because it's part of the chain. So, we'll get that started. Whether we'll finish it today or not, I don't know. We're going to head to Sandoria. Northern Sandoria, home point. Four, I think, is the closest. And we need to head upstairs. And talk to Mio here, just outside the Blacksmith's Guild. I wish to have a breastplate repaired at the Blacksmith's Guild, but the people who work there are so difficult to approach. Would you mind coming with me? Sure. You'll come? Thank you. I get so nervous sometimes. But you'll get help from just some random stranger who walks up to you. Okay, then. Still get all the noise from the fireworks. Excuse me, I would like to have this repaired. It's a keepsake from my father, but it's become a little weathered. Let's take a look. This is far too old to repair. You'd be better off buying a new one. We have a range of goods here, so why don't you pick something out? I don't really want anything new, I just... You have no more business here. I'm sorry, miss, but I have better things to do than work on a relic like that. Oh, I see. Well, thank you for your time. Oh, that was a little blunt. That didn't go well at all. I appreciate you coming with me, though. Just a moment there, young lady. That's an interesting piece of armor you're carrying. Might I have a closer look? Can I ask who you are, sir? Me? I'm... Rancherium? Whatever. An unaffiliated blacksmith. I am a craftsman that makes a scanty living, taking on the jobs the guild won't touch. Now, can I see that breastplate? I thought to have it repaired to the blacksmith's guild, but they quite bluntly refused the job. And this is what you want to have fixed? It's showing the passage of years, but I can see that it's been well cared for. This is well worth repairing. However, will it be expensive? Not at all. This kind of thing I do for free. It's just that for items of this age, you need special tools. If I had an Altepa polishing stone from the eastern Altepa desert, I hesitate to impose upon you again, but would it be at all possible for you to find me an Altepa polishing stone? Naturally, I pay you for your troubles. Sure. You'll help me? Thank you. It would mean so much to me. That's all settled then. I'll be here once you have the Altepa polishing stone ready for me. Okay, so we need to head to the eastern Altepa Desert, which we haven't been to before, so we're gonna have to walk. Well, I've been to an area that gets you there. We need to head to Koroloka Tunnel. Koroloka Tunnel is accessible through the Zerun Mines. Oh, I actually need to be upstairs. Silly me. Through the Zerun Mines. which are off of Bastock mines. We've been to Bastock. And actually, I've been to Korloka Tunnel because I used the enemies there to level up. So we want to do teleportation assistance. I should have it here. Is it Gustaberg? See, there's the Ruined Mines. Korloka Tunnel. Oh. Not Volbo, no. I would have thought. Have I not touched it? Well, the closest we'll be able to get then is Gustaberg, Ruined Mines. Let me just check something. Region info, conquest, the Ruined Mines. Gustaberg. Korloka Tunnel is considered part of Gustaberg. Okay. Well, when you enter the Ruined Mines, off of Bastock Mines, you want to talk to this dude here. And what he says doesn't matter. You just tell him, let me through, and we'll get through the gates. I know that there is a field manual here. Or at least I thought there was. Perhaps not. Alright, in any case, what we need to do is we need to get through this tunnel. And I don't think anything will bother us. If anything would, it would be these Gigas, but they're basically the same level as everything that was in Delcafut's tower, and nothing there bothered us, so nothing here should either. Alright, so I guess I'll go ahead and run to the other end of the tunnel, and I'll be back once I'm there. Alright, we're getting to the other end of the tunnel, and it is actually this other end of the tunnel where the survival guide and everything else is. So that's why I never got it, because I didn't go this far. And there it is. And there's the summer event music in the desert. That's unexpected. Alright, well, first thing we're going to do is we're going to head out to the teleport Altep crystal. Yeah, so I usually thought that the event music and the fireworks are only in cities. Though the outpost of Rabao was near here. Which it might be worth getting access to that while we're out here. Down in here, and there is the Altepa teleport crystal. Alright, just gotta touch it to get the Altepa gate crystal. And now Eastern Altepa Desert. We want to head to H8, which is down there. I'm actually going to rent a chocobo. Because I have a chocobo license, I might as well use it. Alright. What we are looking for is a question mark point. I believe it's over here. Now, we are going to have to fight, so... Unfortunately... I lost access to my NPC. But hopefully my trust should be sufficient. This is a level 55 enemy we're going to have to fight, so... There it is. There's the spot. Wait a minute. Is my... No. I lost my Wyvern as well. There we go. Alright. Use Hasso, which increases my accuracy and damage. Which is a samurai ability. Weapon skill. Oh. He is a paladin, and he just used the paladin ability invincible, so he won't take any physical damage. At least not for a little bit, anyway. There we go. Jump. And just silenced everybody. Lovely. For like 2 minutes. Alright, there we go. Now you check the question mark point again. And now we have our Altepid polishing stone. We can get out of here. Oh, no, no, no. We're not going to get out of here. Not yet. Last thing we're going to do today... Well, let's turn this in. But I want to head over to Rabaul. So that is up north at the Western Altepid Desert entrance. We're going to head over to Western Altepid Desert. Alright. Go through this tunnel here. Oh, there's a survival guide. Just a moment. Make sure we grab that. And then we head north to Vana'diel, which is just over here. It's not a survival guide. Alright, so here is the little town of Vana'diel. And pretty much the only thing we are here to do is, well, watch the survival guide. And that home point. Just so that we can get back here later. Northern Sandoria, home point 4. These are the stairs we want to go up. And report back to Mio here. So this is the Alteba polishing stone that guy was talking about. Most grateful for your help. Please accept this as payment. Here, sir. I'm moving to attempt it. Tuna is the reason we have this. Excellent. You managed to find one. Now I can start on those repairs. I'll have it ready for you by dinner time. I've really been feeling my ears lately. No matter, I'm sure I'll perk up once I start working. I'll be back as soon as I'm done. I'm most grateful to you. Well, she said I'm most grateful to you. Alright, I now have the Peregrine. Which, let's see, damage 61, delay 492, dex plus 1, bit plus 1. I mean, it's pretty decent. I don't know if the dex plus 1 and bit plus 1 are worth the loss in overall damage. The dex will increase my accuracy, and the vit actually improves the damage that jumps do. But it's only plus 1, so not that big of a deal. But I have it, so that's what's important. That is complete. So we can now do the actual artifact armor quests, which we will get to those another time. Whether they're next episode or not, I don't know. We'll see. But for now, we'll stop here for today, and I've got some work to do off screen to get maybe a few more levels, and then we'll see about maybe starting that 4-1 mission. But for now, we'll stop here. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.